Oh, thank you, you two, for checking in with us right here on Facebook as well. Unpopular Entertainment presents Millie Blaze, the review show. The husband, the wife, the review show. We are here back by popular demand, and we are talking Kanan, Power Book 3. Season 1 just dropped. A lot of people. Let's talk about it. I'm one of your hosts tonight, Mike Knoxxx. I'm joined by Mama Licious. What's going on, Mama Licious? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm excited. I just keep looking at your face.
We're on air. Let's just drink to each other's face. I drink to you, you drink to me. How about that? Okay, let's just here's to you. Cheers to you. Cheers to you.
Cheers to your face.
Listen, we're talking power. What's going on in power? Come on, stick to the strip. Kanan, season 3.
Kanan season 3. We are opening. Well, we already know Rock got shot, and she already had her exposure. She was in the hospital. She was, trying to handle business and stuff. So now we're faced with the whole exposure with respect to Kanan and his attitude, and Kanan with his really intolerance. If we're continuing with his intolerance of his mom and intolerance of everything, and there's so much talking.
For those who have slept under a rock, what's going on here? Let's play the dumb if we can. For those who have no idea what Power Universe is, who Kanan is, where that came from, it's so you know what I'm saying. So talk about that. Read your notes.
Is the villain of the Power Universe for so far, right? So he grew up with Ghost and Tommy, and they turned on him. Well, Ghost told on him. He has this whole issue with Ghost or whatever. And basically now this is Kanan's origin story. And Kanan was played by 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson. And now Kanan, this young man, let me see, Makai Curtis. He also is so much like, he talks through the clenched jaws and everything. His demeanor is so much like Curtis Jackson that it makes it so good when it comes to this, because the way he confronts his mom, the way he's aggressive with his mom, if you ever listened to or heard or read 50 Cent's book, his demeanor is exactly like his. So that makes it so much more, it seems so much more authentic. But Kanan, 50 Cent's character, is the original villain of the Power Universe, and this is his origin story. So now we're going into his relationship with his mom, his uncles, his best friend, and cousin.
Set in the 90s, though. Set in the 90s, the best era of the world. Just saying, the best era, the 90s.
You were class of 94.
Okay. Yes.
I was class of 2000.
Okay, we don't have to share that information.
I was a 90s kid.
Okay. I've been with you. You're my wife, 23 years, 25 years together, 20 years married. Okay, moving on. The world may not accept that today. Let's go.
They don't have to. We are here.
Okay, so it's set in the 90s, and everybody know how the 90s was. Today's world can't even accept what happened in the 90s, okay? And where season 1 took us with Kanan coming of age story, his mom Rock being this female who runs things. You know what I mean? She's the queen pin here. Mm-hmm. This ain't like, oh, let's get queen pin status. She is the queen pin. That's it. And opening scene, Kanan's a little kid, gets beat up, takes his money. He comes home running. Little fat kid who loves cake. Boom. Mom's like, you gonna go back. He grabs the bag of nickels, dimes, quarters, whatever he had, and he busts that man's face. That's how the neighborhood knew Kanan, right? Father, Def Con was his dad, true gangster. But no, Def Con's not his daddy. Spoiler alert, we're on season 3. Catch up, this is the fast synopsis, if you will, okay? Ain't his daddy. His daddy's really a cop, and his mama was an informant. And this is where we get...
Omar Epps. The cop is Omar Epps. And he plays Malcolm. And he is not only a cop, but he is the cop to Rock's informant. Rock is the mother, Patina Miller. She's the mother. And so between both of those, they created a cop's kid. So this Queen Pen drug
and a cop's kid
mama created a cop's kid, and this whole organization, like she's walking into places smiling, like she's doing it big. She's so proud of herself until she gets shot.
You like Miss Miller, don't you? You like Rock, don't you? You like her character?
I do because of her history. Like she is actually, she sings. She was an understudy in Dreamgirls. Like she's a true thespian. Like she's a theater. Like she doesn't have the accent. She was raised in South Carolina. She's not a New Yorker. So this accent, with her talking through her teeth and stuff, that ain't it. If you ever seen it,
that's good. That's good acting. That's good acting. Good acting to acting. To acting's good acting. So we fast forward now, baby, and also my favorite character in the show, Joey Badass, who plays Unique, reminds me of nobody other than Rakim the God. Of course, you like him. He's tall, dark, and chocolate. All that shit y'all be liking.
The ladies love him.
Yeah. Okay. So we're moving on. Okay. From Joey Badass, we got my man Malcolm Mays, who started on Snowfall. Uncle Lulu. We got London Brown, Uncle Marvin from what was the show with The Rock, babe, on HBO? Ballers. Come from there. This season we got Tony Danza on the show. Like wifey said, Omar Epps is in this thing. So we move forward now, as this has been the Power Universe. And now we're in season 3. And season 2 ended how, let them know. So we get into season 3 real fast. Season 2, a lot of happened, right? A lot of shit. Let's say it. This is our show, right? We grown. This is grown. This is Bay Day.
A lot of brown words happen in season 2.
A lot of brown words happen. You know what, baby? Just go ahead and drop some fire on these bitches.
Get fire on these bitches one time.
What happened in the end of season 2 before we get into season 3? Only got 30 minutes.
I don't remember.
You are so beautiful and unprepared. Why do I write notes? Why do I write notes for? I literally gave you a whole You said you ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta. This is what she told me, y'all. No, she said to me.
Understand? Like sometimes a person has a brain fart. Sometimes their brain just forgets. Y'all know.
How can your brain forget when we rehearsed at half an hour before sign? No vacation excuses. This is Bay Day, not B Day, and you're supposed to be prepared. I'm a professional, damn it. Okay, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my brown shit. Okay, so the end of season 2, the Mafia's coming after Rock. She didn't got too big for britches. She didn't took over apartment complexes. End of season 1, she had to have her son Kanan go shoot his father, the cop. All kind of shit is going on, and that leads us into season 3. And the Mafia. Let's just be real here, people. Go watch this.
Got killed.
Who got killed?
Kenya.
Who?
Jukebox's mom.
Okay, that happened in the season 2. No, we ain't talk about her yet. So we talk about Jukebox later. All right, we're gonna sing some songs and get the Jukebox.
It's really a significant part of it. Okay, let's go.
Well, if you'd have did your part and reviewed that part, it might have been in the notes.
I just missed that one thing. It's okay, babe.
It's in the cliff notes. It's in the cliff notes. Okay, but we get fast forward. The end of season 2. Rock and Neek, Joey Badass's character, of course, in the 90s, is going to be rival crews. So that's what's going on. It's New York. It's inner city. If you're not from the ghetto, ain't never been to the ghetto, then don't ever come to the ghetto because you wouldn't understand the ghetto. That's exactly what this show is right here, following that universe of the Power Universe. And so there's a whole rival thing on. It's about power taking over blocks, and Rock bested Joey Badass's character Neek. So it shocked everybody when the Italians wanted Neek to snitch on her and dime her out and get her set up, and he wouldn't do it because
not about that life.
Listen, they say South Side over every side, and I'm from the South Side, so that's what it is. So I didn't throw him up. I did good, right? So
down. It's all good.
So I didn't even throw him up, right? So South Side Ride, mob coming to kill the whole entire family, and boom, lo and behold, Neek walks through the door, and the show changes complexities of what it is. And this is where season 3 starts off at right here.
Questions?
Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up. Let's talk to her teeth, y'all. That's Lulu. That's Uncle Lulu. The girls like him too, babe. Lulu don't get no love.
Don't nobody talk about him. He looks kind of like a turtle.
Okay. That's crazy. He got the whole sea going on.
Alive.
Crescent
How are you
moon
gonna
and
talk
shit.
to me?
Talk to me. I don't gotta talk to the cops. What do you mean talk to the cops? Look at that. That's the studio that got shut up. Crown Camacho, a.k.a. Al B. Shore's son, doing a great job, a.k.a. Diddy Jr. Can we acknowledge Diddy on this show? Is that okay? Is it okay for me? I'm not sure how the world works anymore when it comes to Diddy.
I don't even know, cause
I mean, I'm just saying, I got rid of R. Kelly. Now you expect me to get rid of Diddy too? Diddy's catalog's longer than Kel's.
You know what's funny is I was playing which was it? Victory, the Shun Don't Shine Forever. And it was like, and I remember you saying, I'm supposed to get rid of this song too. Like, what I'm supposed to get rid of? Like this, yeah.
No.
That's a whole different story.
So starts off, they're in the hospital scene because they all got shut up. Now they gotta get their story straight with the cops and all that nonsense is going on. But again, this show's about Kanan, 50 Cent's character. Now, if you watch the show, you follow the season. This is very important to what happens here.
The fallout from corrupt NYPD detectives.
That's Jukebox. Can sing her ass off.
As more wrongfully imprisoned men are released this week. As you may remember, Detective Sacristano was found guilty of manufacturing evidence against at least 10 men.
Thank you so much, Franklin.
Look at the cops. Daddy Howard stepping in the building. Yo, we gotta talk, man. We gotta talk, because you talk too much. And then, babe, all of a sudden,
Meek.
this changes this to me, this is the biggest part of episode 3. Episode 1, season 3 right now. And I know it's only episode 1.
You tell me that Ronnie was getting out this week.
Ronnie?
This is significant.
Ronnie, unique big brother. You know the nigga around the way everybody avoid and steer clear of because he's so wild and f***ed up.
Well. Look who's on.
Ronnie, that nigga avoid.
Man, you been gone 3 years. You ain't gonna get up and give your baby brother no love?
Don't want my to get soggy.
Now that's gangster, baby. I don't care if I just came home. Nick on me all, you looking all swole.
He getting good cereal right now. He getting good cereal. He don't want that shit to get soggy.
Let's be real here. Let's be real. If he's eating good cereal, then why he worry about the cereal getting soggy? So he's eating some sugar frosted flakes that get soggy real fast, so he ain't gonna get up for that.
No.
Fruity Pebbles. You gotta eat them fast. Captain Crunch last. Honeycombs last. Honeycombs last.
No, you're going where?
I'm just saying. Honeycombs is a good cereal. I don't see it getting soggy, but listen, Ronnie, this
that swimmy stuff in it after it sits. Nah, Captain Crunch is the problem.
Listen, it gets better and bigger from here.
What happened to that turkey that was in here?
Famous.
Smoked out and ate that shit, man. All at once. The other day.
The other day.
How do you spell that?
How you spell the other? The day.
Your mom's and a car.
Nigga, it's your mom and the police.
And the police. How you? Listen, famous.
Right there. He's like, what?
That's the face. That's the face you're talking about. Listen, before we go any further, right here, right? So far we got Ronnie out. 9 people, 10 people total released because of Dirty Cop. He's one of them. Going back to season 1, Ronnie was that guy. You just heard 50 Cent who narrates it as being Kanan. Ronnie's that don't even want to mess with kind of. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a part I don't have here, but Neek and Ronnie's they're gonna escalate. Clearly, Ronnie's back. He's aggressive. He don't like baby brother losing the position to some female dog. I ain't say it, baby. He called her a bitch. I didn't say that. He did. I ain't gonna do that. I told my sons, if a girl smack you, could call her a bitch. That's
you just said you wasn't gonna do that.
No, I didn't say me. That's what the story said.
Okay.
I didn't call her that word. He said. You know what I'm saying? Ronnie said. I'm just here. I'm delivering. I'm narrating. Okay. So, Famous is the best friend. Famous is the guy where's he gonna go? This is where all this party happens at. But Famous ain't built for that life, baby. He's a wannabe rapper who's a heroin addict to marijuana. He only smokes weed thus far, but he smokes a lot of weed. Hence why he says this.
He's not doing that.
He ain't
What
right.
happened to that turkey
That's
that
why
was in
I'm
here?
mad at him.
You smoked out and ate that shit, man.
That's my favorite
All at
line.
once. The other day.
The other day.
Whole turkey.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Word.
What?
Look at his face. So then, when they do come in the house, who's the police? I just told you who the police was. His daddy.
Hi.
Detective Howard. Look at mom evaluating the house, right? I'm gonna stop it right here, right? Here's a true black mama. Oh, so mom moves. Basically, Kane don't want nothing to do with his mama. He don't want nothing to do with Mama Dukes. Sorry, Mama Dukes. I don't want to be a part of you. I don't want you a part of me. You a liar. I'm done with you. Come in the house. We just got to finish about this part, so I have to bring it up, right? They coming in the house after all this shit happened, the shootout. They getting the drug money. They getting the drug together. They get home. And then she's like, they just moved into a new house. And Uncle Marvin's like, why you not helping mom? He's like, I don't live here. And what every uncle should say, what you mean you don't live here? You're going to help your moms with these boxes.
So auntie would say that too, just to.
Okay, my bad, but I'm not an aunt.
Okay.
I only sit down and take a deuce and do the shows.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So back to your regular scheduled program.
How y'all living?
Largest house, Pablo.
Look at moms.
Never even seen the spot before.
It works.
Look at Rock's face. Look at his face.
She ain't say it's nice. She said it worked.
That's mama face right there, yo.
Never really seen the spot before.
It works.
Yeah, my man, need you to get the fuck out of here so we can talk.
This
to
part's
Kane.
important. So Facebook, Twitter, don't delete me. But right here, Famous got to go, and they got to talk.
What are you doing?
I'm doing what I do.
So what? You two getting back together?
Listen, this is going to go a lot and a long ways in this season. And a lot of stuff I think's about to happen. So we got Sal got to go back to Stefano. Messed up because they messed up. You go make a hit. What they always say, babe, don't shoot if you're going to miss.
Right.
Mello never misses. Don't put, you got to miss. How you kill somebody, baby? How you make sure the job is done? What do?
You got 2 in the chest and 1 in the head.
What does that do? What does that make them do? Make sure they don't what? No breathing and no thinking. That's why you take the chest and the head out. Okay?
Correct.
So, this is gangster shit, right? This dude's mom is crazy. She got him trying to kill people. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, I'm a product of my environment. Kanan was a good kid. Now he's not. And we all know 50 Cent's character. If you watch Power, you know, damn it.
He didn't.
No, Kanan wanted to go to school.
He wanted to go. He wanted to be in.
He did.
He wanted to be a
He
part
did.
of it. He went the same way. The difference is, though, is that he was trained for it, and he wanted it when she tried to pull back from him. Mm-hmm. With Tariq, he was not raised for it at all.
Yeah, he was pampered away from it, kept away from everything else.
And he still wanted it. So that's the difference. It's not the same.
No,
but I can say that with respect to Kanan, it's like,
yeah, I'll be all right.
oh Lord.
What? The man wanted some.
He literally left the other girl's house and kissed her and reassured her.
What he didn't lie. He just said, baby, I got something to take care of. She says, see?
Seriously. But he did save her life.
I reassured her. Right. So okay. So you're trying to say is this a pity lay? Hell no. She always wanted to knock off Neek. You just said all the ladies want him. LL Cool Neek, right?
I didn't say that.
So
but the ladies do enjoy Joey Badass.
So Detective Howard, aka Omar Epps, got a cop he got to worry about. You know what I mean? Detective Burke, played by what's her name? Stanley Caswell, plays this work. Great role, by the way. And if somebody got to die on the show, because everybody dies on the show, Detective Burke had to die, right? She had to go. What did it say in Mr. Society? Son, you got to go. Said Grandma, right? Burke had to go.
She had a child, Kanan. Now, she didn't want anyone to know that he was a cop's kid, so she lied, told the whole world, including me.
She ran the whole tape.
And that's how it stayed for years. Not too long ago, you found out Kanan was your kid.
Really? Just talking?
Right about some of this shit.
It's Why she just talking?
Shit, Bert.
Maybe
she was trying to get him to
what
talk.
about all the shit you did to cover it up, Malcolm?
But he didn't really confirm anything. He didn't confirm nothing.
No, it was you.
Actually,
it had to be. And if you did that, who knows what else you could have done? Who knows?
Burke.
She created reasonable doubt, and technically, because I watched Suits.
Okay,
technically,
look at you.
That's reason enough to convict him. It's reasonable doubt. So, like, no, I'm sorry, it could get him off because of reasonable doubt.
Okay.
But she created that. But then she died, and he took the tape.
Well, I want to take a small break. Okay. Come back. Talk about our thoughts about this episode. We didn't play enough clips. Talk about season. That's episode. It's called Home Sweet Home. Next episode is titled Flip Mode. Want to talk about that? We'll be right back. There's a bunch of shows here on Unpopular Review Entertainment, and tomorrow we continue now with our new '90s theme. And our first movie on this list. If you like movies, then this might be for you.
There's a place where life is simple.
What happened?
I'm not sure.
Look at me. I'm pasty.
Morning, kids. Better get a move on or you'll be late for school.
From the creator of Big and Dave.
What are you doing to these people? You can't do this to them. You're messing with their whole universe.
Maybe it needs to be messed with, David.
New Line Cinema presents Jeff Daniels, William H. Macy, Joan Allen, Reese Witherspoon, and Tobey Maguire. Pleasantville.
Welcome back to Millie Blaze Husband and Wife Review Show. We are talking every week while the season is on of Kanan, Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. We're going to go through week by week, but as the shows start to unravel, now that the writer's strike is over, we get back into All American. We are also actively watching Married at First Sight and things like that. Check us out. Make sure you follow all. Huh?
And Found.
Oh, we are watching Found. I don't know if I want to review it or not. We'll talk about that later. But make sure you follow Twitter at Millie Blaze Show. Also, Facebook page, The Millie Blaze Show, as well as our TikTok page, Millie Blaze Reviews as well. This episode, man, had a lot to deliver for a first episode. We watched it when it came out. We watched it before we came on here tonight. Your thoughts of that first episode?
So I feel like it was really a big setup for what is coming next. Of course, the first ones always are, but I really like Marvin. Marvin said when we didn't talk about Jukebox and her mom.
We have not talked about Jukebox. What she went through with Haley.
We didn't talk about Haley Kilgore, who is actually an actual singer. So like y'all need to tap into her because she actually sings and she sings really well and she has songs out and stuff. But Haley Kilgore is Jukebox, and they were talking about her mom because her mom died on the last episode. Like she was killed coming to talk to Rock. And
now talk about how bad her mom was though. Like how bad her mom was.
And what?
How bad her mom was.
Oh, her mom, she abandoned her and sent her to live with Marvin because of she was just in the world and being wildly and all that stuff. And so basically Laverne, who is Jukebox, found her. And she found her and they connected. She tried to get her in a church and stuff like that. But she used the church to try to change her from the fact that she was gay. Mm-hmm. And that really caused a big issue because now, if you watched the show before, both of Jukebox's parents are against her being gay. And so that just became a big issue. And, you know, with Marvin, he had his whole blow up or whatever, and they're still recovering from that. And then she turns around and has this issue with Kanan with the trust and the church. So she doesn't really feel like she has anybody she can trust.
Can I speak on that as a father and as a dad who has not been always perfect with my children? Marvin fucked up, right? Daughter found out his daughter's gay. He crushes her stuff. She attacks him as a child or anybody who's someone's in there destroying their stuff in their room, and she starts swinging on Marvin. And Marvin, that from the street, stupid, don't know no better as well, puts his hands on her. Not just puts in, they had a fight like she was a dude. You know what I mean? And as it was over, as it concluded, what most men do in all kind of situations, be like, oh shit, I fucked up. You know what I mean? And he's going to therapy, does his breathing thing. The show opens up with the guy in the wheelchair he had problems with in a couple of earlier episodes in the elevator that they ended up taking over the project apartment. Like Marvin's been doing a very good job of trying to get back in his good daughter's graces. And
it's definitely been a process. It's definitely been a process. So it's not in any way like encouraging violence against homosexuals or anybody.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. It was a father-daughter thing again in the 90s where, you know, just things were different.
It was a lot more taboo in the 90s.
Yeah, a lot more taboo.
Not less accepted in the 90s. So it's not forgiving anything that he did, but the fact that in this season he has been, since it happened, he's been trying to be more understanding, more compassionate, kind of, you know, spend time with her and things like that. Well, in this season they had a whole round table thing and everything kind of came out. And one thing that happened was the irony of this is in the middle of Jukebox losing her mother. Mm-hmm. Marvin says, "I'm good. I'm alive."
Oh, you took my line. I wrote it down. So she said, "How you doing?" He said, "I'm good."
He said, "I'm good because I'm alive."
Because I'm alive.
I felt that like.
No, you said you know it because I'm good.
Yeah. So I'm alive, so you know because I'm good. Yeah. So when it came to like, she didn't go to the ceremony, her memorial, her funeral. She had her own thing. She found a box of her memories that were just for Laverne, who is Jukebox's real name, and she kind of sat and played records that were dedicated to her in her memory. Mm-hmm. And because she was a singer just as well as that, and I think that was really significant with the fact of just that closure part. So I'm hoping that in the next ongoing episodes we're not consistently dealing with her grief on both things, because she was hit pretty hard with the death of her girlfriend.
Yes, and now overdosed on bad crack made by her, that was put out by Kanan
from her cousin. And then she was grieving the relationship with her father, and now she's dealing with this. So I really hope that it doesn't become a big grief fest, but you know, we'll see. That's what I'm kind of looking for with I'm looking for more progression of Jukebox.
So, and I'm interested in Jukebox because anybody who followed Power series, Jukebox is described by Kanan, 50 Cent's character. She is that motherfucker you don't want to fuck with, and she's a girl. Okay, so watching Kanan is like really, it's the prequel to me of all prequels. I've watched a lot of television, I watch a lot of movies, we watch a lot of TV and movies. If you look at how shows go and where this starts, we said it in the first season, even to the second season, like, when is this going to be coming to Kanan? We know that's a murderer, fiend, and what we know of Jukebox being these things.
Courtney Kemp is genius. Courtney Kemp is genius. She's definitely, and she's genius.
It's definitely coming. I cannot wait for that. So for me, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Ronnie, of course, and Neek. How it looks like Unique is going to try to, because Rock wants out of the game. She says she's done. Okay, and I love the line that Kanan said to Jukebox outside when Jukebox comes, because Jukebox is loved by Auntie. Auntie Rock's always understood her women's things, right? I'm not a woman she always understood her niche. She knew who her niche was before her niche did, right? And she says, like, that's your mom, girl. She said, you believe her? She said, she's leaving the game. She ain't leaving the game. She is the game. You know what I mean? So she's not going nowhere. So how are we supposed to believe that she's going to be gone and she's going to do these things? But let's check out this last trailer.
She's going to get pulled back in.
Neek's going to pull her back in. Right, Neek's going to pull her back in. So let's check this out here.
Killed her son. I think that's really what happened.
I ain't shooting my way out of problems no more. I'm out the game.
Rock's done. You believe her? I think the question is whether she believes herself.
It's a setup.
You guys want to make some money? Always hiring.
We need the money, man. I ain't trying to go back to my mother's house.
Everybody got their hustles, right?
Gotta find Oz.
I don't know who this dude is, but I'm gonna say it. It's all over the Power Universe. Hashtag Raising Kanan. Hashtag Millie Blaze Reviews. Like, follow, and subscribe, please. New show brought together by people who love each other. Simple as that. Who is Breeze, babe? He's been talked about from Power with Ghost and Tommy, and even including Tasha. That's how they got Breeze out the game, and that's how they ended up getting Kanan out the game. And we have not met Breezy. We have not met the guy who's really been the guy that we know of that put everybody on. We still not have seen a young Tommy. We still have not seen a young Kanan. Will we see them this season is what I'm anticipating.
We haven't seen a young Ghost.
That's what I'm saying. You know, and before he became the guy who wanted to be out the hood. Ghost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I say this as a TV watcher, they cut shows off pretty quickly all the time. So
they gonna have young Angela then. They gonna
they have to, right? So also in that, they did get renewed for season 4. So we not got just this season to talk about. We got next season to talk about as well. So listen, guys, we're gonna get up out of here because it's Bay night. You know what I mean? And you know, and we got things that you can't see. You okay? To do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get your let's roll on. But I'm gonna get our drink on. You get your drink on. Comment below. Let us know how you think about the show, what you want to see from the show. We'll be back next week, same Bay time, same Bay channel. So do us a favor, guys.
Same Bay channel.
You know, I've been doing this thing for like 14 years. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we are out of here, y'all. Peace.